Okay, we're still in the game. Okay, we're not dead, it seems. We are probably dying. So we have a couple seconds, and then we have to recover. We're at 2 HP, yeah. I mean, yeah. Yeah, I didn't get to play any of my mechs, yeah. Makes sense, makes sense. Are we alive, chat? Can I actually just get there in one turn? Didn't get to play. I mean, I had no time. It's fine. I think we're alive, so that's a good sign. Okay. Skip a turn. Don't get to do anything. Still alive. No, I didn't get to do. I really didn't get to do anything. Yeah. I gotta buy that first. Not sure if I'm playing demo. I guess you're out for sure. Okay. Let's just get these out of the way. I should play this first. Need Azul really badly. Order for it. I kind of wanted that. Yeah, unfortunately, don't have time to do this anymore. Well, that might not be true. That might not be true. See if we hit Felbat or something, or Azul. Oh. So we do have a 300 attack minion in the back, but I'm not sure we deal with this, so I don't know. Okay, popping the shield there is really important, and then we have to go. No, it has to not go there, and then that has to not go here. Oh, okay, we're fine. Okay. That has to not go there into that not going there. So yeah, a little bit monka. All right, so we hero power, maybe get a second Azul. Sure. Honestly, this isn't that important. I mean, these are also not that important. Sure. Right, but yeah, this really isn't that important. So demons are good to buy now. I guess we could get out of this or this. I mean, I guess technically this is worse than this. This is 8-8, this is 4-20. Funny enough. Alright, Alright, we'll just roll, see if we find something that makes sense. This underdog is pretty interesting. We probably need some scam this type of board. Don't know if I want to just pick up all the scam I see. Probably, right? Yeah. Need a battery back. I mean, the whole electricity in the place shut down. That's what happened. This has to be here, by the way. I guess we should swap this too. Yeah, he's too weak. He doesn't even kill these. Yeah, opponents are too weak. Which is not what you expect. Since we skipped a turn, we're not gonna get a lot of value here, which does matter. So we have Azul. We have Belbor. I was like, that sounds wrong. Yeah, that's why it sounds wrong. So we're against dragons. Kind of down to just run these three. Fruity's kind of good here. I guess I'm not gonna need Titus. Yeah. Mechs are undead. I could kill myself here with this. Probably not the line. But worth considering. Wanna concede in style. So we're selling both of these. Wow, I didn't play any demon. Like any demon makes this bigger. I guess I would just hold on to. Does it feel like a Monday today? Not really. So just playing safe here, just making sure we have some answers to big units, but his units aren't super big, so we are fine. We do get the kill here. So we did skip a turn, and I was a little bit worried about that, but still able to make top 2 even skipping turns. Pretty sure Titus can go, so probably not going to pick that up. I will still check. Second Ursula is good. So yeah, we will do that. Alright, so this can go and this can go. So these two can both go. This is less on the priority list. And then we just need to end on something that it's probably not worth buying. Something that can scam or is just good value or something like that. Yeah, maybe. It's okay. Low skill is fine. Low skill on the underdog is pretty nice. And we end on Lord of Ruins. So this over here, this over here. I think I'm okay with this positioning. Maybe next time skip 2 turns. Maybe. Maybe next time. Yeah, the MMR is lower than what you're normally watching, in my opinion, because I've been playing a lot of solos, so I mean duos, so I'm not caught up to what the general MMR is. So I do think it is a bit easier than it could be. Because normally you skip a turn like that, you're dead, and we were at 2, but you're normally dead if you do something like that. But hey, I'll take it. Take it. Yeah, the most important turn was that turn when we came back. We had like 40 seconds to stabilize, so we had no board really, but we did have a lot of shop tavern shop buffs, so we just bought a lot of eats and got one big minion. That the Felbor was also really nice, so was able to do that. Why is this S tier? I am not sure. Murlocs are in, so you can cycle Murlocs, but other than that, not sure. I'd rather play Murazon, it's funner. So the nice thing with this, you cycle Murlocs, but other than that, I'm not seeing it. Alright, so we have Demon, Murloc, Naga, Pirate, Undead. So we do have Pirates in for some early tempo. We do have Undead Demons if you want to do Skill Sergeant that way. And then Murlocs are generically good as well. So, couple of options in this game. Could make a 4-3, could make a 1-1 into 3-2, or get 2 1-1s. I think 1-1 into 3-2. It'd be hilarious if this game Shady was playing. I would be wondering why he's playing not on my team. That S felt like bait. Yeah, it feels like, once again, it's not that popular, so the people that are playing it know what they're doing. And I see some rationale in that you can get economy from hero powering and getting the 1-drop Murloc. So there is a clear, hey, you get economy if you do this line, which does make it a little bit more tempting. So the coin does allow me to stay on 1 if I want to. You get 2 Surf and Surfs. I mean, it's not the nuts, but it's not bad either. I'm gonna go normal, but I probably lose the fight though, because Taz been staying on 1. But I don't think that's a bad play. Like if you did that, I would be fine with it. So if I did this, the other line, it's like a well, it's less than 50% to win, but there is a chance. Ugh. This is not why you go here. I might actually go to 3. Yeah, I think so. This is not a good shop to stay down on. Like I'd rather stay on 2 if I mean stay on 1 if this is my shop on 2. But I can go to 3. Pirates are in, Nagas are in, so there's a lot of economy on 3. So not a bad decision I think here, given especially given our role on 2. So we're really looking for a bootlegger. We're looking for, I mean, Hooktail, Peggy, Dealer are fine. And we have Profound Thinker. We have Snake Tongue. Couple options. That's a big honcho. It's 1 minion. Okay. So we have the Snake Tongue here. You also have a Lurker if we want to stack Lurkers for funsies. I am buying this. I could also level and go to 4. I mean, that's so risky. The only reason you would do that is because there's a dead person in the lobby, and you'd say, hey, there's a dead person in the lobby. Even if I lose here, I fight the dead person. I have 2 turns to make a board, and I'm 4 early. In this lobby, you can do it. I think in this lobby, you can go to 4, but if there wasn't a dead person in the lobby, you're killing yourself. I do like the Snake Tongue, but the winning line, like, you know, and the losing line is to go to 4 here, because now you open up a lot of powerful 4-drop plays early. You know, like an early Bream can do some work, early Crooner can do some work, early play Plank Walker is fantastic. He's not even that strong. Oh, we went to 3. Yeah, I'm not even taking that much. I'm taking 4 here. Not the worst outcome, so I think given the options of what's in the lobby, I like this. Because now we fight the Ghost. Yep, now we fight the Ghost here. Ghost has sub-minions. So maybe this Nest Matron isn't absolutely awful. If I go Nest Matron, I'm probably doing what? Nest Matron Bonehead? Trying to hit something. Other line is Elise and... Elise, yeah. So we can go Nest Matron, hope that we know he has a 3/3 and he has more than that. So I think I'm okay with this. Maybe we go Bonehead, Apples, the Nest Matron. Okay. Let's do that, actually. I'm gonna lock and take the Elise as well. So this allows us to get an extra minion. Could be a tier 4 one, which is pretty good. We did know he had an extra unit since he had mixed minions. So gives us a bit of insight. We get 2 gold here, which is pretty nice. I would say that makes the Nest Matron pretty worth it. It's basically free. Only a bit higher than you. I'm climbing. I'm climbing, you know, so we do what we can. So Lich King is usually always just good. Pago's also pretty powerful. I mean, Lich King into Leroy's is just usually just good. I'm gonna take that. Henchman, I'm a little less interested, I think. I think I'd rather just get a minion from my shop. I am on tier 4 where everyone else is not. I did hit the Elise. Perfect. So if I really wanted to, I could Reborn a Scarafin, but you know, like, not that interested. Now, this is a bit more interesting to me. It's a little early, though, for a base go, but is that ever really true? Like, we tell ourselves that, but then at the end of the day, it's not really true. Okay, so I could take the Scourfin now. And that's a little bit interesting, because it will just pull the Scourfin. What's the other line? I could take a Nubarak. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It's either Reborn, buy it, or take a Nubarak and have some undead scaling for the Bonehead here. Because I'm not gonna keep this. I mean, we all know that. We all know I'm not gonna keep it. So it's a little bit fake, right? Like, it's a bit fake. Am I playing undeads? It's not like I'm not sure. I'm not playing undeads. Like, that's not 100%. But yeah, I think they're both plays that make sense to me. I should move this though. It's a big cleave. We're taking a lot here too. Oh man. Taking 10. Spirit Drake. No demons. I would like to hit something good. I mean, Spirit Drake's okay, but I mean, I do have money to do both. Maybe it's fine. There's a Titus. Okay. Also a Shipman. Does anyone see Yellow Jackets? Oh, me. This tomb turning was also a consideration here. Kind of want this Bonehead, like, all the way back. Yeah, we're really gonna have to spike in these next 2 turns or we're dead. Which is always a fun place to be. This was what the Murazons in the tournament were basically doing every match. They basically got super low early and then they had to spike. Some people could do it. Give your minions 2/2 when you cast a tavern spell is kind of nice. This was what a demon lobby. Tavern spells get extra 2/1. Reborn is nice. Maybe we take these two. I mean, this is good too. This is a lot of tempo. We're against the ghost. Yeah, no, yeah, you're right. The last game's not on the tracker. Right, this is basically scam. Is what that would be. Damn, I have no time. What is this? I have no time. I actually kind of hate that. Oh. Oh, right. He was super weak. I didn't have to play anything. I wasn't sure. Alright, so I took the hooktail. We're gonna get another time warp shop, to be fair. Yeah, Murazan doesn't get the time bonus for being in a time warp shop. Get a cloning couch, get the minions. After you summon a minion, get stats. Increase your maximum gold by 4. I don't love any of this. Should have taken the Tethys. Well, could go Weaver. No dragons. I'm okay with that too. Hello, Nala. The one line is double Nala, one line is I don't have time though. Am I missing demon? I am missing demon. So I could stick with this Nala, or I could lean more into this Weaver thing. Sold my Titus, sadly. Undead. I have 2 undeads, yeah. I kind of need them, though. I mean, this is replaceable though. I might want that. Eyes for later. I can't afford it right now. So I just decided to go Weaver scaling and maybe do Undead this game because the other lines look kind of risky. I mean, this line looks risky too, but Golden Forsaken is just a lot of tempo. I just played the Reborn just to play it. It's also 2 spells. Alright, so I don't really need Lord of the Ruins. Without a Titus, it's just not as powerful. Yeah, I do want a Leroy for the final match. Or even earlier. And I think I'm just gonna sell you. Okay, eyes is good. What am I eyesing? Could be Carapace and get 4 spells a turn. So I do want some I guess Baseco is already pulling Atrocity. Which is honestly not bad because it gets the attack bonus, so actually not a bad. Okay, we got the triple. Sure. I think for now I'm just gonna play the base skull over the Leroy. I need to be casting spells still. Yeah, funny man. Oh, I forgot the hero power. Well. So I would have hero powered the Forsaken, so it ends up not mattering here. But is worth mentioning. Could cycle this. I'm gonna do it already. I'm gonna buy that. I have this brand in my hand. Did I buy a brand on accident? It's very believable. Maybe not accident, but wasn't really thinking about it. Eventually Tethys will leave, so not really a reason to do that. I still like this, and I still like this. Yeah, okay. Oh, that's a pirate sick. Okay, I didn't realize that. Hello, other one. Gonna be missing some spells from the Carapace. Assuming it dies. It dies. Yeah. So yeah, we're at 200. So the hook test is giving us some base stats plus this Golden Weaver is giving us the scaling. So we're only at 150. I lied. Only 150 chest. You're in top 3. It's gonna be buying spells. Maybe not the damage one. It's everything else. Sure. Sure. Oh, I should be hero powering this Leroy. What am I doing? What am I doing? I gotta keep one, I mean, I need Balfine, but... End on Leroy, right? Yeah. Yeah, you want an amalgam for your base skill here, so that it has high attack. Bergurgle's not really doing anything. Now hero the Leroy next turn. Then should be fine with everything else, so. How does Time Warp Duos work? Do people pass so one player gets both cards? Yeah, that happens a lot. That is a viable strategy because two people having two Time Warp cards is just stronger than one person. So a lot of times you do see boards like that where one person just gets stacked. One person just gets stacked. What am I even selling? I'm against demons, so I think I actually want to keep the spore. I like this too. I guess you sell this, right? Yeah, you sell that. Okay. I eat it. I take my potato chip. Lovely. Alright. And Varden is OP. Round 2. Hero powering this is kind of funny. Could even taunt this, even. At this level. Yeah, and this gives Reborn to the Forsaken, so that's also quite good. So what do I want to taunt? It's either you or you. Or you. I think we're gonna go you. We're gonna move it like this. You should be third though. This should be third. Okay, it looks good to me. Can't be this. Alright, so we took a lot of damage early, and then we were on 6 pretty early, and then we tried to find a comp. We saw these weavers. We were actually doing a bunch of stuff in the mid game, right? Like we had a Tethys, we had Nalas, but then we committed on the weavers because undead scaling with 2 weavers is not that bad. So with the hooktail giving us base value, because that's kind of the issue if you don't have any way of scaling the health, you just have a bunch of low health stuff that can die to blaster and whatnot. But with the hooktail, you have a lot of base stats, and then was able to just win with 300 statted undeads. So that was that particular game. Is this what smurfing looks like? I mean, I could do this at higher tiers too, but no. I mean, this is what playing the game and being relatively okay at it looks like. So we're at ETC. So we're really gonna have to see what ETC decides to give us. There's a good chance on tier 3 that we hero power, sell our minion that we buy here, and then just buy a 2-drop. So I'm not gonna take the tempo 1-drops here. We're gonna go for a bit of economy. We get punished because if we took the other heroes, we would not take 3. So we are taking 3 for this play, and we'll see if that works out. So we are against patches, which usually means we auto lose as well. If he levels, which he does, we can buy this to heal for 3. So I could buy the Fortify to heal for 3. I'm not going to, but I could definitely see it being wrong, especially considering that I could have just healed for 6 if I bought a better minion, so maybe just worth it to heal for 6 and not take the 6 damage here. We do get a 1 cost. That's not great for us. Sticky Toe. Epic Egg, probably just get the free minion. It's not good tempo though. Yeah, so if I took the 2-1 Divine Shields, the 2-2 Divine Shield, this would be fantastic. And we'd be in a much better spot than we currently are, because now we're in a not a much better spot. I might just hero power again. The other line is level and chef. Yeah. We've kind of put ourselves in a weird spot now. Alright, well, we still have some armor to work with, so we just have to make do with that. I think I am just gonna level chef. Here, I'm gonna shoot the undead because it has the highest chance of being relevant. Yeah, it's not that great. Okay, I have time. I'm gonna use the restroom real quick. Alright, so there goes our armor, basically. We did get a gladiator, which is not great. But not the worst thing in the world. We're gonna hero power. I don't even know what this does. When you play a minion with less attack than this. Yeah, I'll take a 6. Alright, so I haven't really looked at what's in. Beast Undead's in. That's pretty interesting. This is pretty bait. It's Tavern Winner. This is what, you know, it's always Tavern Winner pretty much, unless the other things are really good, but yeah. Not a new hero power. Stats, I'll take the money. We're gonna roll. Didn't lose, unfortunately. Well, okay, maybe not unfortunately. I didn't lose. Unfortunately is a little bit strong wording. Choose a minion, copy it. That's worth holding, I would say. I don't think you have to use it here. We're gonna lose at some point. And then we'll be cooking. Might not need to commit this on the board, but it does pump 1/1 to everything. Alright, so nothing too fancy here. Cold War's no pirates. We didn't really get any pirate synergy. We want to go higher tier and then find something to copy. That's basically what we need to do. Go higher tier, find something to copy. If we lose, we get a ton of gold. So if we lose, we have 10 extra gold to like even go to 6 if we want to. And then look for a really good copy target. He's a little bit weak, so I think we win this fight, so should be fine. Yeah, Undead's being first place 60% of the time. It's because Sergeant is so powerful. That's like the issue. Sergeant is just so good. So it's really tough to deal with that. So what I'm gonna do is I guess I'm going to sell this, play the 4 level. Yeah. I don't really think I need a hero power, so. And I do, I mean, I do I wouldn't mind losing, not that I want to lose, but like, not 15, of course, but, you know, if it's 10, yeah, it's okay. Do you think buffing Sergeant is enough to fix, I mean, nerfing Sergeant is enough to fix Undead? Probably, honestly, Sergeant is the big problem. Don't really think, I mean, you can buff other archetypes, right? But Sergeant is like why Undead is really good. Nine gold turn, problem solved. Oh, right, I can't take 15. You're right, it's turn 7. You're right, I can't even take 15. I want to take like 2 damage though, or 4. I guess you can't take 4. Yeah, our opponents are too weak. What a big issue. Our opponents are just too weak. Ooh, okay. Navigator's huge. If we can get a really good, I mean, we do have Peggies and stuff, but if we could get a really good minion to take. Random minion golden. I can make a minion golden and I can copy it. That's really what I want to be doing here. Spellbore Elise. Yeah. Kind of meme. Oh, brand. Okay. Okay. But I'm down. How much can I sell it to do it? I think so, right there. I mean, I mean, I mean, fun. Honestly, you can go. Sure. All right, so what can we do here? When does we go Drust and play Drust comp? Not super impressed. Children's whatever. I think you go Eudora for tempo. Eudora for tempo and then figure out what we're doing because we still don't know. I mean, I'm playing Golden Brand something. So what can I do with Golden Brand? I could play Pirates. Can I play Nagas? Not really. Undeads as well works. We're really playing to lose the combat. I'm trying to lose. I want my 10 gold, but they're not helping me. They are not helping me. Huh. They're not helping me. Okay. Time Warp Dio's kind of weird with Golden Brand. It doesn't really synergize. So this is basically just a Titus. Yeah. Weird G. Hooktail's not bad. Again. Hooktail Pirates? Okay, I could do that. That's actually reasonable. There's a Plankwalker as well. So. Man, I want to take 15. No, I don't. Do I just not care? Dios is overflow. I mean, yeah, that's true. All right, we're gonna sell this. It hurts. I'm in pain, shit. I'm gonna hero power and see. Get a dis. I gotta be using this brand. I have this brand. I don't feel like I'm using it, so I gotta turn it on. Hit some rodeos. Hit some anything else that does anything really. More money is good here. 6 drop. Okay. Hamul seems quite reasonable. Where are you? Leveling. Find you. Not hero powering, I guess. Okay. I do like the shop. I am a fan. They're taking 6 cards, right? 6 cards, yeah. Oh, I was like, triple Hook Tusk. Triple Hook Tusk. Not that interested. But it could hit Tethys. Could also not hit Tethys. Both are options that are available. Oh, right, I should shoot this. There's a Tethys. Sure. Alright, so we can get out of the Eudora, and then we just need to play Golden Brand, really. Is there anything I can eat to make a big minion and then play Scam? Kobolds, no. Undeads, maybe. Nagas, Pirates. I guess you could just make a cleave as well. It's pretty simplistic. Sure. I don't know what I'm looking. Oh. Make a buddy golden? No. Discover 6-drop? Sure. Hello Tethys, how you doing? Hello other Tethys, how you doing? Hello last Tethys, no. I'll take 2. Choose enough, choose enough. Yeah. Titus not really doing anything. I don't mind changing my hero power, but this hero power is fine too. Yeah, this hero power is fine. Probably want some Leroy's at the end. Sure. It's gonna be hard, somewhat hard to die. This needs to go. Sure. Another Tethys. I don't know if I have the room for that. I'd have to sell this Planeswalker to play it too. So I could sell this Planeswalker, play another Tethys, get infinite money. Hmm. Shipman better than you're right. You're right. Yes, so true. Thanks for the call out. I agree. I agree. Yeah, that's so true. Yeah, bye-bye. I don't know why I'm buying that, actually. I'm not gonna play anything. Oh, that's not bad. Okay. Actually, not bad either. Yeah, what was that? Oh. Spell. Yeah, I need to cast my spells. Guess I don't mind changing my hero flow. There's no Murlocs, huh? No. Yeah, I actually don't have time to be chilling. Wrong card. Yeah, sure. Okay, so I need to eat some stuff, eat some of my board, get some Hamuls, and then play the Leroy, play the Heroic. Sure. Yeah. Sure. Against Pirates. Okay. The Pirates are winning either way. So I actually don't have to bump up the stats. My job here is already done. Yeah. I was gonna sell the Tethys, play the Heroic Underdog, and I realized I didn't want to do that, so realized I'm just not gonna do it. Yeah. Yes, these Leroys are not really necessary. Unless he really gets strong in a turn. Oh, he left. Okay. I'm totally fine with going out of here. Yeah, okay, so you can confirm it's a low MMR lobby because I'm getting 10 armor and the Gallywix. So that's, I mean, I guess you don't really even need you don't need that hint. Alright, let's see. Demon, Mech, Murloc, Naga, Undead. I guess you have a lot of options here. I don't want to play. There's no Ellies or Pirates for Galley, so I'm gonna reroll that. Ingi. That's worse. Could play Surf Finley as well. I don't mind the armor that you get here. Not Arena. Yeah. Arena's not in like the favorite place for me. Alright, so we can apples and then take something. Take some damage. So don't 2-4 Noyo or a 2-3 Bonehead. So the nice thing about the Bonehead, it might actually be Bonehead here. Nice thing about the Bonehead is it has more synergistic pieces, because it opens up advantage, it opens up a lot of board states, and it pretty much wins the same boards you'd win here. You'd win with Bonehead, so I could definitely see the argument to take a Bonehead instead of what I did here. This like beats itself, right? Like, well, no, you tie. Bonehead would tie into this, right? You'd bump and then kill the other two. So you really could just take the Bonehead here. Yeah. What's the angle for Noyo? If you get some type of sealed synergy, I guess. In a lot of cases, Bonehead also deals more damage. Right? The 2-3 would deal an extra damage here at top. So. Yeah, I mean, I do see an argument for it. Not gonna level, so I'll take this. That would have been bad. So this is nice. So that is the nice thing about having a shield here. It's a good pump target. But other than that, Bonehead does have a lot of advantages. In this particular game, I would say like they're fairly even right now. I don't see either one being better, but it's good to think about for future references, because that's not a clearly one-sided decision there where it's always obvious. I would say so. Let's pay attention this time to see where exactly everyone is misplaying. I mean, it's hard to see misplays when you're not watching their whole screen at all times, because it's very obvious. It's very easy to make hidden misplays, which is misplays you wouldn't know unless someone points it out, right? Where you think you're playing fine. Like, this is what I'm saying. Like, not buying the Bonehead could be a hidden misplay, right? And you wouldn't know. You would play the game totally fine, and you wouldn't judge like, oh, I lost because I didn't buy Bonehead here. But that could realistically be the reason you lost the game. You didn't buy the Bonehead, you bought this thing instead. And you wouldn't know until someone is like, hey, you know, you didn't consider the Bonehead here. Why didn't you do that? And I was like, oh, I didn't even think about it. And you think it out, you play the game. Like, if you have the Bonehead here, the Avenge procs, you wouldn't have a trouble. You could play Undeads really easily, blah, blah, blah. And it works out a lot smoother. But you wouldn't even think about it unless someone points it out. So those things happen all the time. If you're like watching other people, like that happens often, and then they don't know. So it's hard to know, you know, if you're misplaying. Like, it's easier if you're like watching someone, right? You're watching someone play and then they don't do something you would do. Then it's easy to understand, oh, they're doing something different in my face, I can learn from this. Like, even if you don't agree, you can learn from it. Whereas, if you're playing yourself, it's so much harder because you don't have, like a cheat sheet answer, like, to make you question your choices and stuff like that. Could level here if I wanted to. What's the other line? I get these two for tempo. Could also sell in hero power, but there's really nothing to do that. Was there a new patch? No. There was not a new patch. I'm just playing solos because I don't know, Staff's not here and so, but yeah, there was not a new patch or anything like that. Very much considering leveling here, and I would probably lose the fight if I leveled, but it wasn't like a bad board state to pick up. I could have also sold in hero powered, but I really wasn't all that interested either. So there's a guff here. There's a time warp investment. Those are like the two I'm looking at. Don't really like the other options. So it's either Guff. So Guff would be to like force a Pexus, basically. Yeah, that's what Guff would be for. I could also force Lord of the Runes and play undead demons, so it's actually not that bad. Okay. Sure. Shielded Rewinder is fine. It's very fine to me. Also the Zesty, second copy of Zesty is also interesting. I couldn't really sell this, so I'd have to sell this to hero power the Zesty. I could also hero power this time warp management, which is also quite good. I have to hero power. If I make this play, it's wrong unless I hero power. So I guess I am just gonna do that then. And I shouldn't make the play because it's wrong if I don't do it. I'm just saying. I'm just saying it. If you don't do it, it's wrong. Yeah, I don't mind this too. Like, this is not bad. 2 shields. Do I want to lock this time management just because it's really good tempo? It means I'm staying down, but I'm probably staying down anyways. And I get 4/4 on my board. I have 2 shields, probably getting another next turn. Yeah. I think so. I'm probably not keeping this 3/3, but I'm probably keeping everything else. And giving 4/4 on like 2/3 shields is pretty reasonable. So, considering I'm not leveling, like very low chance I can level next turn. So, I spend a turn getting a little bit strong, and then I'll be able to level afterwards, hopefully, unless everyone is huge for some reason. But hopefully that's not the case. All right, so there was a coaster, but not great. There's an advocate, which is honestly reasonable here. honestly reasonable here. It makes this even better too if I want to take that. So it'd be bye-bye. Sell roll. I mean, this is just for tempo. I mean, this is also just for tempo. I mean, they're both just for tempo. I guess that's true. I guess you're right. They're just both for tempo. So, oh, that's well. I mean, it's good. Can I do anything with that? I would have to swap. No. No. My whole line was based on playing this. No, we did not. Hopefully, there's always next turn to manage our time well. But this was not one of them. Are we losing? No. We're close though. Very close to losing. So I think now we can't get the extra 2/2. We're probably just gonna have to take the base 2/2 value. Do get to level. I could sell roll. I mean sell, but I think rolling is better than that. Yeah. There's a crooner. Okay. Okay, with 2 zesties. Okay, okay. Okay. What am I keeping? I think I'm out of view. I could keep the shield or I could keep the 2/7. Or I could sell the Soul Rewinder too. I don't love that. Take 2 damage every turn. Let's not be so hasty. Let's not be so hasty. I hear you. I hear you. I gotta go. Good trades here. Staying alive with 1 HP for most of it. Alright, so we can get some 6 drops. We could get... Yeah, it doesn't look that good. Get Divine Shield. We could get... What Tavern spell did I play? Don't remember. We could get Armor. So this would be level and then shoot this and then hope you get something good. I think I want to do that. Alright, let's see where we get. There's an Apexis, so we could switch to Apexis. I'm still interested. Matriarch is fine, but not what I want. So I'll look the Apexis. Sinister is not that good. Conjure would only be for the other 6-drop. Arid is whatever. I guess this has more of a chance of being played, yeah, because of the fauna. Alright, so we have Apexis, we have Felfire Fauna. Apexis has no hits right now, so a little bit weak. A little bit weak. I'm thinking the 12 fire fauna for now. Am I keeping this Apexies or am I committing out of it? It's going to be a little bit difficult to make that work this game. Because I could just sell Pex's Hero Power to Natural's Blessing and just say this is what we're doing. Let's not get baited. There is no yeah, there's no beast, so the Apexa scaling is honestly not that good. Because normally if you don't have beast in a mech lobby, you need the Time Warp card to synergize, but this isn't gonna do it, so I think I'm okay with doing this. And we do have deep blue scaling, so we can add the 6-drop deep blue card as well on top of this. We also have a Thrasher, which is also pretty relevant, so I can see the vision. I guess for now I'm going to deep blue here. So we could use a Drakari if we're going to continue doing this. Alternatively, we could change our direction. So we do have a strong undead player, which is a little bit worrisome if they get like some strong hits. But they do just have a lot of summons right now with some scaling, so I'm going to be taking quite a bit here. And they're Carapace, okay. They are on 4, so I'm only taking 10. We're looking here. I do have a Guff, so buying some like cheap spells can be pretty nice. There's a second Thrasher. Don't mind picking that up. Probably should have hero powered it actually. I will hero power this. Base skill. There's a Meditative, which is basically a fauna card. Yeah. Fauna's really not that, like, not that strong holistically. I mean, if I get a Drakari and stuff, like, I could see it. Okay, second fauna. Okay, second fauna does make it more interesting now. Am I out of a Zesty then? I want to keep this. I think I want to keep the Meditative as well, since we're doing that. You keep a Crooner over a Zesty. You keep a Thrasher. So yeah, I guess so. How strong is our opponent, Chet? I really shouldn't be buying this. I think this Thrasher should be in the front. Should not really be in the back here. Our opponent is respectably strong, so yeah, we're gonna be taking it. Here comes the issue with fauna. No Drakari, and we're just not scaling strong enough. Oh, wait a minute. We do actually get the win here. Wow. I wonder if the percentages are right here. I do feel like it's right. Like, I don't think we're supposed to be winning in most fights, so. Unlucky for our opponent there to get a bit scammed. Just a bit scammed. Not enough scams that I'm complaining, but you know. So we do have a siren. Our blues are 2030, which is like something. I don't mind it. Meditative can go. Well, second meditative. Conjure can go. Conjure's worse, I guess, here. It doesn't get scaled. I mean, if I had Jakari, I'd want both things. If I had Jakari, I want both everything. Yeah. I think maybe I sell this. I guess I sell the Zesty and play both. We're not like super strong anymore. To undeads, yeah. Well, undead is maybe it's better to have the high health, the high stat bar. Alright, we need to not be going left to right here. That helps a lot. Okay, that helps a lot. Thank you. Alright, no Titus first. I don't think that does anything. There's a fell bat if we were if we got this earlier and we had a Drakari and stuff, it makes sense. Right now I'm not super sold. Don't think I want a crooner here. Yeah, well. Yeah, I think right now I'm just looking for the triples. Maybe this hits it. No. Arid would have been nice, yeah. This board just looks so weak to me. Just looks so weak to me. Isn't that 3-star Naga? It's good. But that's not my current game plan. Here. Ooh! Wow, we tied here. But we are getting outskilled for sure. So Not great. Probably need to just pick up some scam at this point. Discover, okay, that's good. Yeah, I'll take the triple. This can go. Could also just run a glow skill at this point. Is it ethically acceptable? No, it's not. Ethically, it's not acceptable, but sometimes you have to do it anyways. Sometimes you just have to do it anyways. Blaster would have been actually quite good in this matchup. So I want to taunt these. I think that's what I'm looking for now. Just taunt these and then have some Naga in the front to refresh these. That would be what I'm. And I can I keep this, maybe get out of these, get out of the meditative. So we only have 3 boards, so I can have 4 scam if I need to. Yeah, George does not have his Titus. A lot of undead players. 2 undeads, 1 mech, 1 Murloc, 1 Naga. I wonder if the blaster is better. It's better for me to play a blaster here. Ooh, an embalmer. Okay. Embalm the hot dog. Oh, or the Leroy. That's true. Okay. Maybe that's better. Maybe the Leroy's better. Who would guess? I have no clue. Let's check. So I can add taunt somewhere. Oh, that's true. I have to play the Leroy. Oh, I could sell one of these. I want to do that. I'm gonna not do that, but I'm gonna question it. Because I'm probably gonna have to sell these anyways. Regardless, right, to play another scam. Yeah. Blaster would have been good. I think we're still fine. He's small enough that it doesn't matter, but Blaster would have been quite good here, yeah. Now it's just going to be stuck in my hand, looking at me for the rest of the game, wondering what went wrong. Right, what does this give me? I will take that, yeah. So Reborn Underdog is pretty good. Let's see if I can hit a second Leroy first. Golden one would also be pretty good, yeah. I guess they're both undead, and these aren't that good in the matchup. Now that I'm thinking about it. Honestly, guys, this Blaster might just be better. This Reborn Blaster might just be better than everything else. Now that I'm looking at it. That I'm looking hard, peering with my vision. A Reborn Blaster might just be better. He changed his hero power. I did, yes. I did do that. Now I have to put this above like 6 health, so that's kind of an issue. That is kind of an issue. Alright. I have a little bit of work to... Oh, I need to taunt here. That's bad. Well. Alright, so... He did buff up his minions where the Blaster isn't good enough, so... Carapace doing some work there. We're in trouble. 500 health. 500 stats on this minions. I did forget to taunt my Thrasher though. Luckily for us, we still get to attack, so we did get the most. Well, not the most value, but we got a lot of value from it. But yeah, 500 attack. I guess he's at 300. 300 attack minions they're gonna cover me. So these aren't gonna do much in this matchup. Also, this isn't very good actually. Sadly, actually. Okay, another Reborn. You're right. Yeah, another Reborn. Yeah. That's not bad. Don't think we want this. Well, the argument for that is that you need it to be bigger, but you need it to be bigger. That would be the argument, and then you find another one. I don't know. Not really super sold on that reality. Yeah, Thrasher works with mid. Yeah, yes, it does. It does. Yeah, this is just not that good in this matchup. None of the stuff is all that good here. Hmm. Let me see. So for Jordan, I'd need what? Blaster straight shot, maybe? For this guy, it's just like double straight shot, I guess. I have 2 turns to try to find an answer. I'm assuming... Well, he has the better board, but he has George Hero Power on everything, so... I'm not actually sure who wins that. Silent Enforcer doesn't do it for us, does it? No, we'd have to have like... No, no. We'd have to go above 50, that's not happening. Yeah. There's no Thrasher. Need a stat for Apex's turn spent in hand. I mean, nothing wrong with keeping Apexes in your hand. Very noble thing. I guess I could have not played my Naga and then Reborn, and then I could sell the Embalmer without having any issues. Now I lose a Reborn. Oh. Another Thrasher, sure. Yeah, I think I want to pants this. But no one died, which I'd love to see. Yeah, he did win. Yeah. He does too much. I think a straight shot would do it. Oh, wrong card. Yeah, it looks like the end of the road for us here today, but we put up a good showing, good fight. Tried your best, but you don't succeed sometimes. Shoot. That hit was good. Now we have to go to the back line here. Not the back line. That's the back line. Have to do it one more time. Oh, now it doesn't matter. Yeah, probably summons too many things that kill. Yeah, it gets 5 back. Yeah. We barely lose. Barely lose. Oh well. Why not Trashers first? I want them to trade in and then we attack so we get the shield back. Basically we need the shield, not the poison. So we don't if we let the Thrashers attack, they have Wind Fury, so they're gonna attack multiple times. So we don't really want that to happen. We just want the shield over and over. Alright, well. It's probably a good time to end it then. We take the loss. But thank you for joining us. I do appreciate it. Thank you for watching the cast. If you were there for that, hope you enjoyed the stream. Feel free to follow. Also, if you can, follow the YouTube. !YouTube. Trying to grow that if possible. But other than that, should be a really exciting set of games on Friday. So I'm kind of interested to see how the meta shifts from week to week, because I don't think there's going to be a patch, so it should be pretty straightforward, like what to learn from this tournament. So that should be fun, and then we'll go from there. But who am I sending y'all to is the question. I don't know. RDU, but RDU is probably ending soon, right? So probably not the right person. LA Team is also not a bad one. He did participate. Yeah, I don't mind that. Okay. Firebat is streaming. Is he really? I haven't seen him in so long. He is streaming, yeah. Gonna stick with Alatima, but Firebat is not a bad choice as well. Take care, everyone. Have a wonderful rest of your day. I'll see you tomorrow, maybe. That one I'm not super sure. Hey, Mindark, thank you for the subs. Thanks, much appreciated. Morning, all. Just in time to say goodbye. Yeah, just we are just leaving. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you in the next one.